Welcome back again. So I am here with one more problem, that is accounting for consignment. Illustration number 8, problem number 8. So Nandini Company Limited, Pune regularly consigned motorbikes to their agent Swastik agencies located at Mysore. During the year ending 31st 3 2019, the company sent consignment of 10 motorbikes. See, number of motorbikes is very less, correct? So if you get such kind of problem, you will be the fortunate one. So because no much calculation, no much confusion, because how many motorbikes has been consigned? 10 motorbikes, clear, at a cost price of rupees 60,000 each. So each bike cost price 60,000 and paid freight charges rupees 2,000 and insurance of rupees 1,000. So freight charges 2,000 and insurance charges 1,000. One motorbike was badly damaged. So how much? One motorbike was badly damaged during transit, and it was unsaleable, so it cannot be sold again. So insurer took over the bike and settled the claim for rupees 50,000. So now you got the idea, right? So there is a abnormal loss. So when there is a abnormal loss, yes, we are supposed to do a working note on a regular basis. Okay, only one motorbike met with an accident. So Swastik agencies cleared the consignment on arrival at Mysore and paid for unloading and other expenditure rupees 3,000. They accepted a bill drawn on them for rupees 3,60,000 at 3 months. So the consignee sold 8 motorbikes at an average price of rupees 78,000 each. So how much? 78,000 rupees is the average price which has been sold. So out of 2 motorbikes were sold on credit. So out of it, 2 motorbikes were sold on credit. They incurred the following expenditure, that is additional expenses during the period: salesman salary 4,000, godown rent, that is 1,000, and advertisement charges rupees 600. So commission on all sales 5% and 2% on del credit commission on credit sales, and they sent a bank draft for the balance. So prepare necessary ledger account in the books of consignor and in the books of consignee. Okay, so let us solve the problem. So as usual, so before solving the problem, you should know the details, that is number of goods consigned, what is the cost price, number of bikes sold, at what price. So consignor part of expenditure, consignee's part of expenditure, rate of commission. So one must know. So before solving, okay, so let us move towards the solution. So solution: consignment account in the books of Nandi Company Limited. So that is in the books of Nandi Company Limited for the year ended. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. So obviously on the debit side, 2 goods sent on consignment account. So how many motorbikes has been sent? 10 motorbikes. So what was the cost price? 60,000. So 10 into 60,000, 6 lakh rupees. 2 bank account, freight rupees 2,000, insurance rupees 1,000, expenditure which is incurred by the consignor, correct? So which is incurred by the consignor. How much? 3,000 rupees. 2 Swastik agency account, he has paid unloading charges of 3,000, salesman salary of 4,000, godown charges 1,000, advertisement expenditure 600. Total it, so you're going to get 8,600. Post it to outer column on the debit side here. So next we have 2 Swastik company accounts, so we are supposed to calculate commission, correct? So commission, to calculate commission, what we must know? Sales. So shall we calculate sales now? Yes. So let us move towards credit column. Okay, so by Swastik agency account, so open the brackets. How many bikes were sold? 8 bikes were sold. What was the average price of each bike? 78,000 rupees. So 8 into 78,000, so 6,24,000 rupees. How much is the sales value? 6 lakh 24,000. Perfect. So now we got the sales, so we are supposed to calculate a commission. So shall we calculate commission? Come back on the debit side here. So check out. So two swastik account, so that is in bracket commission. What was the total sales amount we have found there in the debit credit side of the consignment account? 6,24,000. Take that amount, 6,24,000 into what is the ordinary commission percentage? 5%. So 5 divided by 100, that is equals to 31,200 rupees. So next, del credar commission. Del credar commission is always paid on credit sales. So how many bikes were sold on credit? 2 bikes. Clear. 8 bikes were sold, out of which 2 bikes were sold on credit, and average price also is given 78,000. So del credar commission, under that open a bracket right here, 78,000 into 2 bikes. So that comes to 1,56,000 credit sales. So what is the percentage of commission on del credar? 2%. So 2 divided by 100. So I believe you got the calculation. I am repeating again. Del credar commission, how many bikes were sold on credit in the problem? 2 bikes. What is the selling price, average selling price? 78,000. Correct. So 2 bikes sold for 78,000, that is equals 1,56,000 is the credit sale value. Correct. So now on that 2% you should calculate del credar commission. That is why 1,56,000 into 2 divided by 100. So that comes to 3,120 rupees. So now total commission plus del credar commission 31,200 plus 3,120. So commission comes to 34,320 rupees. Correct. So now let us move on towards to identify abnormal loss and closing stock value with the consignee. So as you all know that, what we are supposed to do now? Yes, working note. So why to do late? Let us do the working note. So open working note, and working note number 1, calculation of stock with consignee, that is unsold goods. So open a bracket. How many motorbikes were consigned? 10. Minus how many motorbikes sold? 8. Minus how many motorbikes met with an accident? 1. So what is the left out number of bikes? 1. That is 10 was consigned, minus 8 sales, minus 1 damaged. So closing stock remained unsold goods, unsold bike remained with the consignor, 1 bike, that is consignee 1 bike. The bike remained with the consignee, 1 bike. So what is the cost price? 60,000 rupees. So 1 into 60,000, 60,000 rupees. Proportionate non-recoverable expenditure incurred by the consignee, 3,000 rupees. So take it directly. Incurred by the consignee, we consider only transport charges, because until the goods reaches the destination of a consignee, consignor will be held responsible for all kinds of expenditure. But once the goods reaches the consignee's place, so consignee will be held responsible for expenditure incurred by him, such as godown rent, advertisement charges, salesman salary, promotional expenditure. All this consignee himself has to bear. So that is why I am taking only transportation charges, that is 3,000. So now add both, so you are going to get a total expenditure is 6,000. Now open a bracket, right? 6,000 is for all the 10 bikes. So now we have to identify for 1 bike how much. So 6,000 into 1 bike divided by 10 bikes. So that comes to 600 rupees. So 60,000 plus 600, 60,600 rupees. That is the value of closing stock. Clear? So now let us move to a further working note number 2. Okay, working note number 2. Calculation of abnormal loss due to an accident. Okay, so cost of goods damaged. 1 bike. What was the cost price? 60,000. 1 into 60,000. The same thing, add proportionate expenditure incurred by the consignor and consignee both. So as same as the above adjustment, what all the amount we have recorded. that is expenses incurred by the consignor 3000, expenses incurred by the consignee 3000 rupees. So the total it comes to 6000. 6000 is for 10 bikes, not for one. So open a bracket and write 6000 into 1 divided by 10. So that comes to 600 again. So the total value of abnormal loss, that is gross value of abnormal loss, 60,600. And insurance company, because that bike was not in a condition to saleable, so insurance company take over that entire bike and compensated how much? 50,000 rupees. 60,600 minus 50,000 rupees. So how much is the abnormal loss now? 60,600 minus 50,000. Abnormal loss is going to be 10,600. So let us go back to the consignment account without wasting much time. So in consignment account, on the credit side, write down by abnormal loss account in bracket working note 10,600, and by stock with the consignee, that is closing stock working note 60,600. Now total both the side and identify the greater one. So credit side is the greater side, that is 6,95,200 rupees. So enter the same amount, total amount in the debit side as well. 6,95,200 minus 6 lakh minus 3,000 minus 8,600 minus 34,320. So we are going to get a difference of 49,280. So the balance figure is 49,280. That must be transferred to P&L account. So that must be transferred to where? P&L account. That is correct. Clear? So now we are done with the consignment account. We are done with the working note. Now further moving on towards preparing the consignee's account. So which is very easier. I think by this time you can do by yourself, but still I'll do it for you people. So take down to consignment account. Open a bracket and write sales proceeds. How much sales value? 6,24,000. That is correct. So you can cross check in the consignment account debit column. 6,24,000 rupees. Clear? By bills receivable account 3,60,000. That is advance. Then by consignment account, that is all the expenditure which is incurred by the consignee. Unloading charges 3,000, salesman salary 4,000, godown rent 1,000, advertisement 600. Put it all, total it. So you're going to get 8,600. That is the sum total. 8,600. Put it to outer column. So next, by consignment account commission, total commission take directly. That is normal commission plus del credar commission 34,320. So now you have to check which side is the greater. Obviously debit side is the greater in the agent's account, that is in the consignee's account. So 6,24,000 make it minus 3,60,000 minus 8,600 minus 34,320. So the balance remained is 34,000. Sorry, the balance remained is 2,21,080 rupees. 2,21,080 rupees. So the both the side total is tallied 6,24,000, 6,24,000. So we are done with this problem. So I believe you don't have any doubts in this problem. So feel free if you have doubts. By doing these 9 problems, I think you will become nearly to perfect to solve this consignment account. So keep practicing so that you don't forget problems, because this is one of the compulsory question for your examination which will come in the 15 mark section. Okay, so I'll come up with one more video on consignment accounting for consignment, and we will be ending up this chapter and we'll start a new chapter. So after doing one problem, okay, so I'll come up with one more problem very shortly. So till then, obviously stay tuned, watch videos, so refer your friends to see these videos, because even they might in need of such kind of lessons or such kind of videos. So see you soon with one more problem, and till then, bye bye, see you, take care.